All right, let's go.
Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Child.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it.
Child, you're not that guy, dude. Easy, dog.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and
obviously
don't you dare
doesn't realize
disappoint.
I'm Ultra Instinct Chongyun.
Submit for judgment.
Good move.
Steady as stone.
How unbecoming.
I'll catch up.
Passable effort.
Come on, Noel, get your
So
ult.
quick to flee. Not bad, not bad.
I missed a spot. I must leave no stone unturned.
Poor timing.
As a good knight
Yeah.
should. Someone needs assistance.
A clear shot.
Oh,
You've made some progress.
what is that? His ult?
Steady as stone.
Poor timing.
This doesn't bring up her health, does it? Music is going crazy right now.
Cowering already? But how? Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got it. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so
Oh
well
wow,
with
that's
you.
insane.
Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough.
I didn't know he had that.
Now,
He could switch his
show me
powers.
what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
That's actually sick.
No use hiding back there.
Oh, come on, the timing, the timing. Thank you for the follow, Manara. Come on, Noah. I gotta rank up now, dude.
Swift and merciful.
If I didn't have Chongyun, this would actually be so difficult.
You've got some skills.
This guy is nothing. He does not faze me.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
That's Zhongli.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exodia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you?
I didn't realize I had that power too. For a minute. Huh? What the heck? Child's insane. But you can't be that when you have his character, right? Dang. Tartaglia. This guy's insane. This guy's insane.
This is going to cost you.
Child is hands down my favorite villain right now, actually. Great. They gotta give you Tartaglia, man. I'm not even worried though. This guy's sly.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the broadcast to me on purpose?
Get over here, fool.
No matter.
I gotta get some health.
Don't make me take it from you.
Dang it, Noel.
Take it? I am a
That's fine.
disgrace to the knights.
Nail it back. Yeah.
I missed a spot.
You can switch from bow to sword. That's cool. Now this music's insane. Noel, why are you so slow when you're attacking? Fine, fine, fine. I'll
A
end
touch
this.
of frost. Spirit blade. Attack. But how?
Off we go.
What in the world?
Adventure time.
That's insane. That's actually sick.
If at first you don't succeed, leave it all to me.
Come on, Noel. Come on. Get that health. Get that health. All we need is some health. If I had Benny Boy's freaking... Oh, this would be 10 times easier.
It was my honor
That's fine.
to serve you.
No. Oh, no, no, no. Come on. You have to get up.
Die here.
That's not good. Cool. Let's play this strategic then. Come on, child. Come on, child. How close is Benny's ult? Not too far, not too far. That was actually clean. That was a good dodge.
Adventure time.
Got him. Come on, I need you to hit that. I'm guessing you can't dodge that move. Almost.
Let's light it up. Teamwork
Now.
is dreamwork.
No! He would do that.
Barely a scratch.
That's fine. I'll just heal up. I'll just heal up. Yes.
Forth.
Child's a little tough one now.
Die here.
Not this time, buddy. You want to get snubbed?
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Oh, I got this. I'm not worried.
Swift and merciful.
You're cut above.
Goner. Easy. Too easy, too easy.
Look!
Come
Child's
on,
back to
child.
normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's
What is
not
he?
the normal way to
Freaking
make
Goku and
friends.
Vegeta, man.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce
Took me one
is
try
also
too.
well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But The Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Oh, they're awakening them now. This isn't good. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to fight this guy now, huh? The symbol looks mad.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
What in the world is that? A kraken? It's all good, Jita. It's all good. Don't tell me I gotta fight this thing.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed.
How are you telling me that doesn't
Liyue,
look like a kraken?
has it?
That's like a three-headed kraken.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on.
Four heads?
It's the
I only saw
Adepti.
three.
What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So we get to work
Archon
side
War
by
was fought
side.
2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued
2
their
hours and
fancy.
41 minutes.
And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Ah, this is gonna be interesting.
Yep.
this is insane. Oh, these guys.
Attacking the glacial ballista.
All right. This is like a little war going on here.
Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
Oh my god, not these
Evil
guys
Lilith,
though.
with me!
Let's go help too.
We Adepti have
No,
not
no,
faced a
no, no,
god
get
in
back
several
here.
millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
I'm missing everything.
My duty.
Snipe.
Spirit blade.
Oh, come
Attack.
on.
A touch of frost.
They're giving me so much hot damage right now. There they are, finally.
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Thank God I have Chongyun in this. Freezing him is actually helping me so much. Where are you spawning?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
He says that and I get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Now these guys are actually being a problem.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
The ancient gods attacking again. There are so many Fatui too. We can't look.
Dude, there's so many of them.
Hold them, children.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is depthal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, come on, dude. Let me switch, please.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
That's more like it.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Swift and merciful.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Granny is like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Oh, that's insane. I didn't know he could run fast. That's actually sick. I gotta heal.
Child, you are
It's all good,
strong
Sleepy.
body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Actual?
Submit for judgment.
Alright.
Windblade!
Wow, that's good. Love to see that.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak! In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Looks like
Come on.
Time to clean up.
Yes. This is it.
Disappear!
I'm going in.
From whence you came.
God, they keep teleporting across every time I kill them.
Swift and merciful.
Over here.
Submit for judgment.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Dang, man, I'm actually going insane right now. Holy crap. Let's go. Did you just slice his head open?
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Insane, dude. That's insane. That's actually so sick. These cutscenes are so fire, too.
It's working. We just need to keep this up.
He's insane, though. Such a fire character.
Be careful now.
Is that how
The Guizhong
Xiao
ballista
actually
is
is?
destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Holy crap, dude. It's like a whole nuke went off. That was actually an insane quest, bro. That was an insane quest. Absolutely insane, man. Heck, she can easily build more of them.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus
What up,
on
Knight?
the
What
city
up?
and each of its citizens?
It's all good.
I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
Indeed, I did.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh?
Is that
Why
Ghost
does
Girl?
everyone look so down? Didn't
Looks
we
like
just
her.
beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Childe wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too?
Alright, cool.
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the
Zhongli.
strongest lead we have the Adepti?
Yeah, we're teleporting over there, no problem.
Rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's going.
Y'all, I'm almost
Let's
AR
ask for him at
30,
Long
bro.
Shapiro
I'll
Park.
be in Inazuma soon. Oh my god. I'm going the wrong way. Y'all give me 1 second though. I'm gonna go grab my food real quick and then come right back. It'll take me like 2 seconds. BRB. I'm out.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
All right, everybody, I'm back. Let's go. All right, to Zhongli. That is not Zhongli, but
is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshan funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Yeah, everybody join the Discord.
Everybody join the Discord. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was
Zhongli
before
going
we went
to a
the Golden
bank?
House.
What?
Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
It sounded like Zhongli was rapping. That's insane. Wow, I'm trying to get all this sauce off my finger.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil.
That's funny.
There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
Alright, where's this thing at? Ah. Genshin Stan doesn't have a Discord, but join the Discord? What? This is a long quest. Y'all weren't lying.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Childe. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name.
I don't like that lady.
Right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. for it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat!
This is no surprise to me. I already know this recipe.
And all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day,
basically is a movie.
As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Childe, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The gnosis which I had kept for so many years suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Childe. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
The Nightbot hates you, Night.
Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the
Yes,
Gnosis
ma'am.
in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
All right. This is probably the longest quest I've ever done on Genshin Impact. Like, I'm not even joking.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Okay. Follow up to the terrace. I'm gonna teleport up here and then just go down that way. No, I still have a lot more to eat too. I got chicken fingers and fries.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really...
Yeah, chicken fingers.
But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Childe.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look,
The Millelith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
There's some people in my YouTube comments that are like, they get mad at me for when there's like, they're talking to each other and I read y'all's chats in the middle of it, even though I'm paying attention at the same time, but like, I don't know. I never understood that.
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
At least Ganyu and
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying
That's how you
something?
say it.
Are there speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that
Golden
time
House?
can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yeah.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
Right, it does.
So young. The Liyue Qixing always
I got
repay
you,
their
bro.
debts.
I got you.
And as you
Here's a
have
piece
heard,
for you, Knight.
Our eyes see far,
Here's a
and our
piece for
reach is
you.
long.
Booty God.
Name your price.
That's the craziest name I've
You
ever
deserve
seen.
that much.
Whoa.
Ah, I don't have hot sauce. I got Zaxby sauce if you want some of that.
Well,
cook dinner for
could
all
you
of us,
help me put up
Gentile.
some missing person posters?
What? He talked? Alright.
Rex Lapis. Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
That's one person. K-King won't help me. What about Madam?
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue,
You only have 5 eggs, an onion, cucumber, and some carrots. Aw. Yeah, you can surely cook up something for us.
And to think
Oh,
I
not
put my
her.
best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it.
Yep, there she goes. Yep.
But
I'm done talking to
it seems
you.
as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
See what I'm talking about? Oh my god. I'm never talking to her again, actually. Look at my boy, Zhong. So sus.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again.
Are you talking about the golden house with all the more in there where you fight Childe? If so, yes.
And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the 2 of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyu kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some 3rd-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyu kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
Broke Zhongli, man.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
I found that so funny how literally Paimon just flamed Zhongli and said he is just broke flat out. That's just so funny to me.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
Paimon's a whole menace to society for that. Oh my god.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No.
How's she gonna disrespect my mans like that?
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the 7.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
I love how Ariel said, I don't care for Nightbot, proceeds to type in all lower cases.
Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis,
soon, I'm right there.
She too goes by another
29.
name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
Raiden.
Raiden?
Raiden.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of Inazuma, people...
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli!
They are hinting at Inazuma a lot in this.
Shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Yeah, next Genshin stream will definitely be an Inazuma.
Visions?
100%.
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Take that L, Ariel. Get destroyed by the Nightbot.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
They are both broke.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
There's really nothing else. I know pretty much everything I need to know.
Well then.
I should have asked about
I
the tribe.
suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Who talks too much, Genshin Stan? We finally beat the quest. That was the longest quest of all time. It was fun as crap. Another? What is this? Is this the main quest? Or do I have to wait till I rank up? This is a world quest, dude. Come on. I gotta go to Catherine anyways. We're headed over there. Ah, more quests that leads me into Inazuma. Gotcha. Some big TV spoilers in this quest. Oh. I can't believe I beat Liyue like that. I didn't think that was gonna happen today at all. That whole quest was actually insane. Like, that blew my mind.
Traveler, please,
The whole
over
fighting
here.
the god thing.
It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
Of course they're going smoothly, Catherine. You should know this.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring.
No need
Another
to yell.
person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dresses all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait! Do you mean...
The Dane's leaf flesh?
Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Booty God. Hold on. Booty God. Thank you so much for the subscribe, man. You're a straight legend. Straight legend. Everybody in the chat say Dub Booty God. It's a crazy name. Everybody say Dub Booty God. And that's actually insane. You're a legend for that. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much.
Seriously?
Means a lot.
How does this have anything to do with Kaya? I just can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know
Holy
anything
crap,
about the
Booty
relationship
God.
between him and Mr. Kaya.
Booty God, calm down, mate.
You can look for him if you're interested.
Calm down.
Perhaps he might accept your commission instead.
Oh my God. Big dub for Booty God. Booty God's insane. Actually insane. Thank you so much, Booty God. Thank you so much, man. It means a lot, for real. You don't know how much that means to me, truly. You're actually like a legend for that, actually. Holy crap, dude. That just made my freaking day, dude. Insane. I can't believe it, bro.
After all, it is not
Straight
uncommon
legend,
for some
man.
adventurers
Straight
to not
legend,
want to be
bro.
limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests.
That's so
And should
insane,
the stranger
man.
be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
This guy Booty God's actually built different, man. Built different. Freaking goat.
Please don't talk down on yourself
Holy
like
crap,
that.
dude.
You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all.
Straight
Your
legendary,
deeds are the
man.
stuff of song for all the bards in the city,
You
even
did
now.
not have to do that, bro. You did not have to do that, bro.
Well,
Holy
as to
crap.
further news about him, you may want to ask Mr.
No.
Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate,
Respect,
so he
my
may
guy.
know something about
Respect.
that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Legend. Truly. Token of appreciation for entertainers. Cardio sessions. You're welcome, man. Anytime. 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 Holy crap, dude. Like, I don't even know what to say, bro. That's just insane. Holy crap. $60 promos. 60 promo gems, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, so close. Let me go to the alchemy thing. This quest is mad long. Yeah. I do need to add emotes for real. What emotes should I add? Should I add the ones from our Discord? I know I have been streaming for so long and I don't have emotes. It's like, bro. The pain, the mask. Well, guys. Hold on. We're gonna continue this quest.